Hi and welcome to the Yoga Pilates Place and Injury Clinic Glasgow. Thanks for tuning in. So I wanted to talk in this video about trigger point Pilates, explain a little bit about what it is, what membership is included in and who should attend. So first and foremost, what is trigger point Pilates? Well, it is not like your traditional mat-based Pilates class or your reformer class. It is very much based around restoring broken bodies. So if you have aches, pains, sore ankles, knees, hips, backs, necks, tension, headaches, migraines, any kind of pain at all, this is for you. Now, very much during the class, our focus is on dealing with fascia. Now, this fabulous book by Thomas Myers, Anatomy Trained, is where a lot of the research has come from. So when we talk about fascia, we're talking about connective tissue, which is everywhere in your body. So we take a full body approach in our trigger point Pilates classes. So we're not just focusing on maybe where you're getting pain. Now, you might not have any pain in your body that you can think of. You may just be experiencing tightness, poor posture, maybe a little bit of lower back pain or knee pain or just a bit of tension in your body. And we take this fascia approach in this class because fascia is everywhere in your body. It wraps your individual muscle fibers, your cells, everywhere. And fascia isn't like muscles where they're very organized, the fibers of muscles. Fascia is very much like, it's kind of like a spider's web. It goes everywhere. So the idea, the premise is that, say for example, you had a sore shoulder. So those bundles would be bulking up and causing this tightness in this area. So the area affected wouldn't just necessarily be where the pain is. It would be influencing around to the side and down and on that fascia line. And that's very simply put the basis of what we do within the trigger point class. Now, we use various different bits of kit. So we use foam rollers. And when I say foam rollers, some of you are maybe familiar with using the foam rollers in the gym to roll out. That's kind of not what we're doing here. We're using it mainly for decompressing through your spine. So we may do some manipulation and release of the transverse processes of your spine. We'll do cranial release, we'll do scalene release, trigger point therapy, and we'll use trigger point balls, and we'll also use the larger Pilates balls. So it really isn't like a class you've been to before. You will feel rejuvenated afterwards. You'll almost feel like you've had a massage. And I don't want you to think that this session is just about if you've got aches and pains. It's not. It's for everyone. This is about giving back to your body, and prevention is always, as we know, better than cure. So don't wait until you have a problem before we see you in our sessions. Now, something super exciting that I hope you will all be excited for months and months and months. Trigger point Pilates came under the category within equipment-based classes. So what that meant was that you had to buy an equipment bundle, which is more expensive than the mat bundle, to be able to attend these classes. Or you had to be a member where your membership was under the equipment-based membership, which again in turn was more expensive. However, from today, all those trigger point classes are now included in mat-based memberships and mat-based passes. So if you have mat-based passes or a mat-based membership, trigger point Pilates classes will now be available to you. And as a result of that, we'll have a little promotion down below this video for those who want to jump in, whether you want to be a member with us or whether you want to just pay as you go, or even if you just want to buy bundles of classes, absolutely fine. Our memberships, our mat memberships, start from $19.95 per month. There's no big commitment, there's no big tie-in, it's just 30 days notice, and that is it. So we would love to see you in our trigger point class. I don't want you to be worried about coming in. I don't want you worried about experience. It is probably one of the safest classes to start off with. So if you're unsure, you will have no problems in the trigger point class. You'll really get to know your body a lot more. And you will absolutely love it. Some of the feedback that we get from clients is pretty life-changing for them. Chronic pain that they may have been suffering from for for years, they report back that it's gone. And I'll tell you this funny story. I'll not mention any names. There was one gentleman, because as we know, sorry gents watching this, men are a little bit more reactive to things. So we generally don't see male clients unless they are kind of crawling in through the door. They're in chronic pain. They've been referred over from the osteopath to come in and get themselves sorted out. Whereas women, we do tend to be a bit more proactive and try and stop the problem occurring. So anyway, this gentleman had been dragged along by his wife because he had really bad lower back pain. And they're just a young family and were busy and they couldn't cope, not old. And he came into the class and it's not a comfortable environment. And gents, you're going to be the minority in this class. Get over it. It's fine. You're more than welcome. Please, I want to see more men in there. So don't feel intimidated. You've got to just come in and just join in. Okay, don't worry about it. And this particular gentleman, I spoke to him after the class because it is a strange class, right? It's not, you're doing kind of odd things in the class. We're talking about fascia release and fascia lines and lengthening through different strange parts of your body that you think, what on earth am I doing here? And generally when you're doing it, you don't really feel anything. It's afterwards you do. And this is what happened with this gentleman. I spoke to him at the end of the class and I asked how he enjoyed it, and he just said, I don't think it was for me. And because it is a bit airy-fairy, you think, what is this? So I thought, okay, no problem, just let me know how you get on and where we are if you want to come back. And the following week he came in again, so I thought this wasn't for you. And he said, this week I haven't had any lower back pain. It's completely gone. And the only thing that I've changed is I had this one class last Tuesday with you. And as much as it was weird, it wasn't painful, but I've been pain-free all week from spending 50 minutes doing your weird stuff with this weird equipment and stuff that I don't understand, that you don't need to understand. And I feel really good. And that's what this class is about. It's about restoring broken bodies. It's not going to be a class that you're going to come in and tone and shape up. Not at all. There'll be nothing strenuous in this class. This is all about restoration from the tip of your head up here right to your toes. We cover everything. So we really, it is like, as a manual therapist, it is like I teach you how to self-release, how to release trigger points from your scalenes, how to release through maybe trigger points in your glutes and your piriformis, working through your QL, whatever it is. It's all done. And you can go deeper into that if you wish with us. And I always try my hardest in class to explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, because when you understand kind of why you're doing something, it kind of makes a bit more sense when you're feeling things where you're feeling it. So I hope that's maybe giving you a little bit of a kick to come and join us in Trigger Point Pilates, and please take advantage of the little promotion that I've got with this, because I want to help you. I really, really do. And so do all of our fab trainers. And I want to, thank Thomas Myers for his contribution to the latest research in fascia. It's such at its infancy, and who knows, maybe as I go on in my education, for some of you, you'll know I'm back at uni, nearly 40 and back again. So who knows where my research will go. So maybe I'll specialise in fascia, I don't know, but we'll see where that goes. So anyway, I hope you will come and join me, and I'll see you on the mat really soon.